We are here today to test out the 2018 Acura TLX ASPEC model. We've got two to check out. The white one is the one we're going to focus on a little bit more because it's got this really cool red leather interior. So let's check out one of the main obvious changes to me, what I liked so much, because you know women, we like the outside look of our vehicles, is the whole remake that the body got. The front here is just, the grille is awesome. The change here, the diamond pentagon shape of this kind of reminds me of the Acura MDX. Now, I do know that the TLX is a mix of the TSX and the TL, so it's kind of like a hybrid. But the low beam lights, I like that they're round now. They used to be square, and of course all LED. And the wheels look great. I do know that they are 19-inch, and this helps with not only fuel economy, but the all-wheel drive that comes into play, which you always want all-wheel drive, especially living in Indianapolis with the snow and the different weather. And the backside looks different as well. I really like the spoiler at the top. The exhausts are even different. They're now round instead of square. And the diffuser, I love this here as well too. So it's just such a great looking car. It's not too flashy, it's just all around great for your money. I think this is gonna be really cool. So we're starting in the back seat of the car this time. It's comfortable, it's roomy, especially for a sedan in this class compared to BMWs, Mercedes. It's pretty spacious. I know I'm 5'7". It's not like I'm super tall, but I still have great headroom in here. And of course, look at these red leather seats. What a crazy cool option. So moving on to the front of the ASPEC, immediately the steering wheel is sturdy, solid. I like that. Feels just enough loose, just enough tight. This is gonna be so much fun in the sport mode going around the turns. The seat itself, super comfortable. You can take this on long road trips. There's also no crease down the middle here to drop all your food. I like that. The seats themselves, do you know what comes standard on this? Cooling seats. Not just heating seats, but cooling seats. That's standard on all of the ASPEC models. That's pretty awesome. It also has the option to connect to Apple Play or to the Android as well. Two different screens here, one more for navigation at the top and your apps, and down here for controlling calls, text messages, and the radio as well. And check this out, it's got a charging pad. If your phone is compatible with it, you can just lay it right on there and it charges it. That's pretty cool. 4 different drive modes. It has Eco mode, Sport, Sport Plus, and Normal. And when you're in Sport Plus, it's got the paddle shifters on the back here, kind of recreating a Formula One feel here. But today we're gonna focus on the Sport. We're gonna leave it out of Eco because I like to go fast. We are getting on 465, the loop around Indianapolis, and I'm gonna take that to get some speed, check out the speed. Then we're also gonna hit Meridian Street and check out the roundabouts as well, because this apparently has an amazing turn radius. It's smooth, but you can still feel the road, and I like that. That's my personal preference. I don't like the feeling of a car feeling like a boat or floating on air, but this is still definitely smooth and comfortable. But you can feel the road. I definitely like that. I have to say the seat, the way it's contoured to the body is awesome. The headrest is right there by the head. You know, sometimes you have to bend your neck back to, I like it, the seat's really nice. We're approaching a roundabout. We're gonna go all the way through it and scare the life out of this worker. Pretty good, pretty good. I like it, I like it. Oh, I feel it. Oh, that was great. Definitely, there's no body roll. You can feel the all-wheel drive in there, the torque vectoring, which by the way, is usually only available in like 6-figure priced vehicles. and it's in the A-Spec model here. That's definitely a huge feature that you'll notice, and that you probably one of the biggest bangs for your buck in this vehicle as far as features go. Okay, bigger roundabout. Gonna cut her loose here. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it a little bit, but feel it coming into play there, helping you control it on the road. Most people are probably going to be driving this city, some interstate, probably not taking it on the Autobahn, but it feels great. It's still sporty, and again, obviously you have the 4 different modes: Eco, Sport, Sport Plus, and Normal. But the seat itself, even though it's sporty, it's supportive. And the contour of it with the headrest, I really like that. It's comfy, it's supportive, you don't feel like you can't reach the steering wheel. I really love the inside of this car, and I'm not even a big sedan fan myself. I like taller sitting vehicles, and I really liked that the options for this seat to go up, you don't just go forward when you go up. It's supportive enough under the legs. Like I said, I'm not super tall, 5'7", but you're sitting low in the vehicle, but you don't feel like you're so low you can't see over. Especially for those of us women that are even shorter, you can still see over. So far, I'm extremely impressed at not only the control, the sport performance, but the inside feel of how comfortable, supportive, yet aggressive it still is. Did you know that this car got 5 stars from the NHTSA in safety? And I'm about to show you here. I'm going to try to get over to the left. One of the main safety features, it beeps at you when you go to get in a lane and somebody's in your blind spot. And it's nice not only for the fact that it does beep, but it's not an obnoxious beep that makes you even more tense. It's just enough to let you know, and I like that. Of course, the light here in your peripheral. So we're back at Ed Martin Acura, and we're gonna talk to Audrey. She's gonna tell us a little bit more about the 2018 TLX A-Spec. I loved driving this thing.
Awesome, I knew that you would.
Yes, and now I know that in particular, the torque vectoring is something that I wanted to ask you a little bit more about to explain, but give me a little bit of a rundown of what the TLX is for somebody that has no idea.
Yeah, absolutely. So the TLX is the mid-size sedan for Acura. And they've really honed back in on that performance car kind of aspect, especially with this one. This is called an A-Spec version. This is the all-wheel drive. It can come in a 4-cylinder, it can come in a V6, and all kinds of different levels of technology. Lots and lots of standard equipment, which Acura has always done. You're always going to have the leather, the moonroof, the heated seats, backup camera. Now you have even more safety equipment, which is standard. So you have adaptive cruise control, mitigated braking, lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, and those things are really important to a lot of our clients now.
Yeah.
Especially when we're getting, closer to that automated driving type, segment. So some of the other nice things that we have now, the Apple CarPlay is going to be standard, also the Android car option as well. But talking about performance on this car, I know you got to experience that.
Yes.
So super handling all-wheel drive, that's what that SH stands for on these Acuras. And a lot of people don't know that. I get that question a lot. That is a torque vectoring all-wheel drive system. So what happens is when you go around a turn, you actually have a power diversion pushing out to the outside wheel that is pushing you through that turn and accelerating you through that turn. That's why you have a really tight turning radius. That's why you can accelerate through those turns, and you feel a total absence of roll. Also on the A-Spec version, you've got a little bit wider of a tire, so you're going to get even more performance and handling, and you're really gripping the road more, not just for making all these performance moves, but also for stopping when you're driving a little more aggressive. So, but also, any of the tech packages and above, the navigation systems are great. I know a lot of clients struggle with voice commands on cars nowadays. They're doing a little bit better.
I'm way behind what I should be.
So this is going to let you string your addresses. The interface is pretty intuitive as far as, teaching you how to do that. But of course, any of your sales representatives should be teaching you how to use that stuff.
But let's talk pricing though.
Sure.
All of the ranges of the TLX here.
Yeah, so you have an option for, of course, the 4-cylinder we talked about. 4-cylinder can also come with a technology package.
Okay.
You have an option for V6 base. You can do a V6 all-wheel drive base, V6 Tech. We've got the ASPEC, and then you can go all the way up to an advanced package, including all-wheel drive. So you're going to be in that low 30 range on an entry-level 4-cylinder. The A-specs are going to be a little over 45, and an all-wheel drive advance is going to be a little bit over 47. So comparably equipped is one of the big things we focus on as a brand.
Yeah.
We are extremely competitive with the other luxury lines.
Especially like you said, including that torque vectoring in there.
Of course.
One of the biggest bangs for your buck.
Yeah, there is no other all-wheel drive system on the market in this segment that can compare for handling and also the safety. They do some really cool hill test things that are out there that people can kind of take a look at, that just really sells the product from a safety standpoint. But again, when we talk about other luxury cars, nobody is going to touch this pricing and give you that amount of equipment.
Yeah. All in all, this was a fantastic vehicle. And again, I'm really not a huge sedan fan, but like you said, the gripping, the power, the performance was the main thing that I noticed on this vehicle, and I loved it.
Yeah, and one of the best options is it's got that mode where you get to choose how you want it to drive. So you can drive it in a normal, economy, sport, or even sport plus mode. So you really, not only are you the driver, you get to choose how this car feels. Yes,
Definitely that's what I took away from it too. You are constantly in control, from the feel of the vehicle to the performance, taking it around corners. I really like that.
Awesome. I'm glad you did. Thank you so much.